Barcelona is an incredible place to live, but there are a couple things, just a few things, that nobody tells you that is way over romanticized online. That had I known sooner, it would have saved me a lot of time and a lot of frustration. And we'll cut it there. If you are thinking about moving here, romanticizing the move, or you have moved here and you're like, why is this harder than I expected it to be? Then this video is for you. My name's Jenna Kelly. I'm an American living in Barcelona. My YouTube channel is At the World's Publicist. I'm here to share all of my experiences with you. So if you like this video or want to see more like this one, subscribe to my channel. Now, let me just set the expectation that these were all things that I've experienced that I was either shocked about, surprised about, or just didn't know. They're just things that I wish had somebody told me certain things. Maybe I wouldn't have been as surprised, or maybe the expectation would have been set straight rather than me going through it and being like, what? Has anyone else been through this? Number one, which is a lot of people's number one, I would think, is the application and the process for your visa to get here. I feel like all over TikTok and Instagram and social media and maybe even YouTube on some creators' accounts, everyone's like, well, I just packed my shit up and moved. And that's not really how it works. I have a visa video on my YouTube channel. You can go back and find my whole process with that. I'm currently on a student visa, and I am actually currently trying to file for a digital nomad visa. I got a lawyer this time around because I did the student visa process on my own. There's so many documents, so many things that you learn that you didn't know the definition to before. Things like getting a sworn translator, apostles. It's a lot more money than it seems. It takes weeks because you have to send things to the government in your country that you were born in. It depends where you're filing. It depends what visa you're getting, how much money you have in your bank account. Like there's so many different requirements that you need to be able to prove to government agencies. Go to doctors to get health forms for you to show that you're in good health in order to move here. Had I not had my school organization to ask questions for or help me, I was crying a lot. Like I needed a lot of help. So that's why I have said in previous videos that if you want to move here, you have to dedicate all of your time and energy and focus into really getting things right. If you falter on one document, that will delay the whole process. Had I known before, I would have been way more prepared. I would have done it anyway, but at least I would have been way more prepared. I know some people get lawyers to help them. This time around, I have a lawyer. Thank God. But yeah, it's definitely a process. Number two, which I will have another video on this, making friends in Barcelona is not instant. I made one of my best friends on TikTok. I had to go to a meetup and put myself out there, which is like this app that they have where people set up organizations to meet other people that are in the same position. But again, it's like friendship speed dating. You can go to language exchanges, very different, unique organizations that it's just not easy to meet people like that when you move to a country you don't know anyone. You're really just putting yourself in a world of let's throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks and see who sticks around to eat it with you. Yeah, that was a weird metaphor. I know. Sorry. The beauty of that, though, is you learn a lot about yourself. You're starting fresh with a whole new friend group. You get to really put people in your life that is really important, and it's your chosen family. Yeah, there definitely are bits of loneliness, but it's always followed by a lot of love and warmth surrounding it. Third, Barcelona is a very social city. You can do a lot in Barcelona, but that also means that Barcelona is a very transient city. There's a lot of tourism. There's a lot of people that come for like 6 months and leave. There's a lot of people that are here to stay. There's a lot of people that are just passing through and go to these maybe these meetup organizations where you're hoping to make like long lasting friends and they're just like solo traveling across Europe or something. So there are times where you think you like found your core group, and then sometimes within the next month they're gone. stay in the social scene, continue to make friends, continue to be social, continue to grow and network. It's a great city for that. There's so many different events and opportunities to do that, which is amazing. And it's so much fun. Like, you'll never be bored here. In a weird way, never get too comfortable with your friend group, because it's the kind of city where people are always coming and going. And it's always good to even have temporary friends. Not temporary, but people that are staying here temporarily, because then you can network with people across the globe. Another thing people don't really tell you is you're so excited to leave and start this new life, and it's so exciting, and there's a whirlwind around you, and you're really like, people don't understand that, like, your focus is to create and build and construct this life around you. What that means is your attention doesn't stay back at home where your family is, or where your friends from your home country or the country you were born in is as well. And that being said, is you lose touch with a lot of people. A lot of time passes where, like, you were super close with somebody, but like now you're like having this summary catch ups with them because so much time has passed. And then there's also a time change. So you don't talk to your family as often. And sometimes you might not talk to them at all. And there's a guilt that comes with that, because sometimes you don't want to. There's so much happening in your life that you know that they don't understand. It's hard to navigate. And also, you wanna get away from the drama of back home. So sometimes when you talk to certain people, you know they're gonna catch you up on that thing that you just don't care about anymore, and that's another thing. Like, you feel guilty about not wanting to know about it, but also you wanna be a good friend or a good family member and sit on the phone and listen as much as you can. So it teaches you to be a great listener, way more easygoing, and in that you can see how much you've grown. For the last thing, I'll say, I moved to Barcelona wanting to, redefine who I am, start fresh, like meet the girl who I was before all the baggage, and just be happy, carefree. And in discovering myself, nobody tells you how this place is really like almost like the land of opportunity. I've had so many different experiences in so many different ways, like opportunities with relationships and going on trips, or opportunities with my career that I didn't expect to come my way, or just like even a social scene of like always wanting to be outside and sit on a terrace and have a glass of wine or a beer and tapas when I visited the US. And I'll do a whole video on how like things changed, but you realize how much you've not only changed as a person, but your interests and your cultural outlook on life has totally changed, because now you're like kind of caught in the middle. It's been one of the best experiences like I've ever had. It's so much so that I'm staying. I'm literally filing for another visa. Moving to Barcelona wasn't about running away. It's about learning how to redefine or live with yourself in a new place and just discover new things and just take a chance on yourself for once. I actually for once feel like I've chosen myself 100%, 110%, which does come with guilt and grieving an old life, but it's been a beautiful experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Wow, my words today. I do travel lifestyle content about my solo trips, just about things in Barcelona, about my experience moving abroad. If you are interested in that, like this video, comment more things you'd like to see, and subscribe to my channel and be a part of my community.